I had a seizure last night. That doesn't surprise me. I have epilepsy, so I'm just gonna guess that it was a combination of lots of things yesterday. Lots. Like my room filling with Sharpie fumes. That will kill a few brain cells right there. Um, Too much sugar. Um, Working out and then working out at home. So stress on my body, not resting, not getting sleep. A lot of factors contribute to it. But anyways, we're going just weirdness. Like everyone, it was weird when I went to. The reason I don't like going to the hospital after I have a seizure is because I'm dizzy. I want water. I want to just lay down. But then it's like being born again. There's a bunch of people in your room yelling and shouting, "What year is it? Are you?" And I can think perfectly fine. I know they do that for protocol, but it's really irritating when you just. Then they put you on a stretcher because you want anti-nausea meds and there aren't any in the house. So you're like, yeah. Then they hook a billion things into your body. It's like, why is this necessary? You know I'm alive. I know I'm alive. I'm talking to you. My reflexes are fine. Why are you doing this? It makes no sense. The only reason that they do that is because if you didn't have insurance, they could charge you through the roof. But I have insurance, and everything is co-paid. And then they ask, you gotta follow up with your you gotta follow up with your doctor. I don't go to my seizure doctor because all he does is say, Cody, do you want to increase your meds? No. Well, you're having seizures. Yeah, I have epilepsy. Increasing my meds is just going to increase the side effects, like it did when I was a little kid. It made me into a zombie. I would rather have a seizure like maybe once a month than be a zombie and not be able to think through the whole year, through my whole life. The answer to every doctor's fix is to give you more drugs. It drives me crazy. So my dumbass step grandpa walks in and he goes over to the doctor and he starts talking behind my back as if I can't hear from like a few inches away. And he says, he does this, he doesn't follow up with his doctor, and that's why this happens. That's why he has seizures. I'm like, bitch, really? That's why I have seizures? It has nothing to do with the fact that I have sugar or I have epilepsy. So we got in a huge fight when I said, I can hear you. I said, you don't have epilepsy. You don't know what you're talking about. He's like, now Cody, you live in our house. I hate it when fucking parents do that. Or grandparents, or who the fuck cares if I live in your house? I will respect you if I find you respectable. If not, then I'll pretend to respect you when I need to. Because I don't respect you. I never will. I think you're a stupid dumbass. That's a good way to put it. So after a bunch of fighting in the hospital, he got mad, walked away, and then ever since then he's been grunting and farting and burping next to me just to be an asswipe. I don't get that. You live in our house, so we can say and do whatever we want to you. You are our bitch. That's pretty much what parents do. They say, well, you live in our house, so you can't have opinions until you're an adult and you hate us, and then you don't want to talk to us anymore, and you have secret grudges against us. It's like, why not just love your kids? Listen to them, hear them out. If they disagree with you, that's fine. They don't share the same opinions as you. Wow! When I don't agree with my grandparents, it's for a good reason. It's because they don't make sense. Cody, don't cut with that cutting board. It's pretty. I don't want to cut with it. That doesn't make sense. It's a cutting board. Oh, maybe it means something to her. Oh my god. It's a cutting board. You cut with it. Don't have it. If you... Logic over emotion. Logic over emotion. Use logic. No one in this house uses logic. And that's why, Grandpa, that is why your son became a heroin user and a heroin seller. Oh, yeah. Because you're not a good parent, and you're not a good grandparent, and you never will be. And when you go to hell, you still won't be a good person. You'll probably disagree with Satan, and you'll say, whoa. Well, you don't ever actually disagree. You're so passive-aggressive that you just don't say anything. You just do douchey things behind people's backs. Like farting when you walk past me, burping when I'm talking on purpose because you want to be a dick. Just because you want to be a dick. Also, fighting with me right after I have a seizure isn't the smartest thing to do. Stress causes seizures, so the faster you stress me out, the more likely I'm going to go into another one. Taking your meds doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to have seizures. Increasing your meds doesn't mean you're going to stop having seizures. Drugs only temporarily fix a problem. They don't fix you completely. They don't. No. No, no. Yet, everyone in the hospital seems to think, did you take your meds today? I got that 5 times, I counted. So did you take your meds today? I just calmly answered, yep. Okay, Cody, you're gonna have to follow up with your seizure doctor. It's like, no, I'm good. Because he doesn't give me any useful information. He just says, oh, Cody, I heard you had a seizure. Let's increase your meds. It's like, sorry, give me some useful information, like a cure for epilepsy, and then maybe we'll talk. My mom was like, we can invite him out for lunch. And I'm like, let's go to Chipotle. Why? He's boring. I mean, he's not mean, but he's just not agreeable. You know what I mean? He's a Cancer sign. Not mean, but can't admit really is mean inside, so he wants you to feel bad for him, and so he's passive aggressive. Oh, I got this douchey guy that was commenting on my YouTube channel. I won't say his name. Passive aggressive. I don't want to be mean, but I didn't want it to say this, but people like that. I can't be too loud because my grandcracker is here. She didn't go on the barbecue thing with my grandpa today because I was here and her stomach was hurting. But before, when she was about to walk out the door, she was completely fine. But then I said, no, I'm not going. I'm going to rest because I'm tired from yesterday. But then she's like, oh, I have a stomachache. It's like, yeah, okay. That's what I mean about passive aggressive. It's like, say your true feelings. Stop suppressing it. Say what you want to say. Why do you have to make excuses? Why? I want to watch after you because you had a seizure yesterday and I'm worried about you. Just say that. Don't say, oh, I have a stomachache. I'm going to stay here. Why? I don't get it. Why do people have to make excuses? My kid says, oh, I can't rake the leaves. My leg hurts. Okay, then I guess you can't eat dinner. Stare at my kid for 5 minutes. I was being serious. Then they'll go do it. You know, I used to do the exact same thing. I would not like, and I swear to fucking God, it's a cancer thing. I swear to God, it is. If I have a cancer kid, if my kid is born a cancer, I will kill it. It's not water signs that I hate. It's cancers that I hate. My grandma is a Cancer moon sign, and my step grandpa's Cancer. They have a, and I've met more Cancers in my life. They have a certain thing about them. You can't be mean to them. They're always just so goddamn nice. They're just so goddamn nice. Oh, what's wrong with being nice, Cody? Oh, you're never direct. You never say how you're feeling. You never say, this is what I want. This is how I'm feeling. You don't. You don't. You suppress everything in your little shell forever. And it destroys you inside. And I bet not all cancers are completely like that, but they have little tendencies of that. I have Mercury in Cancer and Mercury. If you don't know what that means, I see cancers as a sign that takes advantage of people's emotions the most. They say Gemini is the one, but no. Gemini is just intelligent. Geminis see people as dumb. If someone else doesn't know as much as a Gemini does, they won't see that person as useful. Geminis are very logical. Cancers are manipulative in the way, if you're dumb and you don't notice things, if you can't notice things, you won't notice how manipulative a Cancer really is. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, I saw this most darling thing yesterday. Oh. It's like, be real. Get out of that shell that you're in and be yourself. I know it's hard to do. I know it is. I know it's hard to do. I like Pisces the most. Why? And I have 10 seconds left. Because one, they're intuitive, they're clairvoyant, they're good at art, they're very crazy, and they're smart, and They show their emotions.